కార్యక్రమంలో ముందుగా జాతీయ గీతాలాపన.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड़ उत्कल गंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगल दायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे.
థ్యాంక్ యూ. కార్యక్రమంలో ముందుగా గౌరవ గవర్నర్ గారికి మరియు వేదికపై ఆసీనులైనటువంటి పెద్దలకు పుష్పగుచ్చాల ద్వారా స్వాగతం. ముందుగా రాష్ట్ర గవర్నర్ గౌరవ డాక్టర్ తమిళిసై సౌందరరాజన్ గారికి బ్యాడ్జెస్ మరియు పూల కుండీలతో పూల మొక్కలతో స్వాగతం పలుకుతున్నారు. అలాగే స్టేట్ ఎలక్షన్ కమిషనర్ శ్రీ సి పార్థసారథి గారికి, అలాగే స్టేట్ సిఇఓ శ్రీ వికాసరాజ్ గారికి, అడిషనల్ సిఇఓ లోకేష్ కుమార్ గారికి, జిహెచ్ఎంసి కమిషనర్ రోనాల్డ్ రోస్ గారికి, రంగారెడ్డి డిస్ట్రిక్ట్ కలెక్టర్ శ్రీ శశాంక్ గారికి, మేడ్చల్ మల్కాజ్గిరి కలెక్టర్ శ్రీ గౌతమ్ గారికి ఫ్లవర్ పాట్స్ బ్యాడ్జెస్ తోటి ఇప్పుడే స్వాగతం పలకడం జరిగింది. ఇప్పుడు ఈ కార్యక్రమాన్ని ఉద్దేశించి తెలంగాణ స్టేట్ సిఇఓ గౌరవ వికాసరాజ్ గారి స్వాగత పలుకులు.
Good morning, ma'am. Good morning, everybody. I am privileged and honored to stand before the distinguished gathering on the occasion of the 14th National Voters Day. We are privileged to have Honorable Governor of Telangana as the chief guest, who has always been supportive. We are thankful to you, madam. I also thank our guest of honor, State Election Commissioner. As you are aware, the Election Commission of India has been celebrating 25th January, its foundation day, as the National Voters Day since 2011. The Commission's objective is to increase enrollment of voters by using the occasion so as to make universal adult franchise a complete reality. This has been done to mark the foundation day of the Election Commission of India, which was on 25th of January 1950. The LVD's main purpose is to create electoral awareness among citizens and encourage them to participate in the electoral process. This is most important, mostly for the new eligible voters, for whom we also do the annual revision of electoral rolls. I am happy to inform that the gathering that 9,99,667 new electors in the age group of 18-19 were enrolled in the year 2023. This year we are doing the special summary revision now. As on today, we have about 7,50,000. This number will increase. We will do the final publication of electoral roll on 8th of February. As you know, we are in the process of preparation for the elections to the House of People, Parliament. I would take this occasion to request every eligible voter to get themselves enrolled either online or in person by contacting their BLO. I also request all the people who have already got themselves registered earlier to check their names in the voter roll. We recently conducted the general elections to the Telangana State Assembly elections, which was done in a free and peaceful manner with precision, perfection, and in a timely manner. I thank all the electors of Telangana who participated in the poll process and exercised their franchise. For the first time, home voting was introduced for PWD voters and voters who were 80 plus in age. This was received quite well by the public. The NVD is being celebrated today at all the 35,356 polling stations in the entire state of Telangana. I urge all political parties to continue their cooperation in enrollment and the conduct of elections. I also take this opportunity to thank all the state icons for their contribution, and also all the organizations, the civil society organizations who have collaborated with us in the process of enrollment and also in the conduct of election. It has been the endeavor of the ECI to bring transparency in all aspects of our work like voter enrollment, complaints redressal, knowledge about candidates, and other aspects of voting through ENCORE software, and also promote ethical voting and create an environment in every election so that voters can vote fearlessly and without being influenced by considerations of religion, race, caste, community, language, or any inducement. I would urge all to do their bit to fulfill the motto of Election Commission, which is nothing like voting, I vote for sure. Thank you.
థ్యాంక్ యూ సార్. ఇప్పుడు ఓటరు తమ బాధ్యతలను తెలుసుకొని ప్రజాస్వామ్య వ్యవస్థలో కీలకమైన ఓటును వినియోగించుకునే విధంగా ప్రోత్సహించటానికి మన భారతదేశ ఎన్నికల సంఘం సమాజంలోని కొంతమంది విశిష్ట వ్యక్తులను ఐకాన్స్గా గుర్తిస్తుంది. అట్టి వ్యక్తులను మనకు పరిచయం చేసే ఒక వీడియోని ఇప్పుడు వీక్షిద్దాం. ముందుగా మహేందర్ వైష్ణవ్ గారు, విజువలీ ఛాలెంజ్ ఇంటర్నేషనల్ క్రికెటర్. మిస్ బి సుజాత గారు, లోకోమోటివ్ ఛాలెంజ్ టీవీ ప్రెజెంటర్. మిస్ కె శ్రావ్య గారు, విజువలీ ఛాలెంజ్ సింగర్. మిస్ ఓరుగంటి లైలా గారు, థర్డ్ జెండర్ కమ్యూనిటీ నుంచి. మిస్ జ్వాలా గుప్తా గారు, బ్యాడ్మింటన్ ప్లేయర్. మిస్టర్ అనూప్ కుమార్ యామా గారు, ఫిగర్ అండ్ రోలర్ స్కేటర్, అర్జున అవార్డీ. మిస్టర్ సివి మెలన్, క్రికెట్ ప్లేయర్ గారు. Miss Malawat Purna, a mountaineer. She is the youngest Indian and youngest female to summit the Mount Everest. డాక్టర్ పి రవిశంకర్ గారు, ఆర్చరీ కోచ్. మిస్టర్ చరణ్ సింగ్ కెతావత్ గారు, రోయింగ్ ప్లేయర్. మిస్టర్ పి ప్రియదర్శి గారు, సినీ ఆర్టిస్ట్. వీరందరికీ వీరు చేస్తున్న సేవలకి ఒకసారి కరతాళ ధ్వనులతో అభినందనలు తెలియజేసుకుందాం. తదుపరి కొలాబరేటింగ్ ఏజెన్సీస్కి వర్డ్ ఆఫ్ అప్రిసియేషన్ పై వర్డ్ ఆఫ్ అప్రిసియేషన్ ఒక వీడియో ఉంది, దాన్ని కూడా వీక్షిద్దాం.
Under 18 elections. I'm sure your efforts would have motivated the adult members of your family to check their names in the voter list and also to vote on the polling day. All the best.
థ్యాంక్ యూ మేడం. రాష్ట్ర ఎన్నికల కమిషనర్ గౌరవ సి పార్థసారథి గారి సందేశం.
Her Excellency, the Governor of Telangana, Srimati Tamilisai Soundarajanji. Good morning, ma'am. Chief Electoral Officer Telangana, Sri Vikas Raj, Commissioner GHMC Ronald Rose, other senior officials from CEO's office, some of the neighboring district collectors, new young voters, civil society organizations, awardees, collaborative agencies, print and electronic media. A very good morning to you all. It's a matter of great privilege for me to participate today in the 14th National Voters' Day. I take this opportunity to congratulate the CEO and his team for successful conduct of recent assembly elections during November 23. Abraham Lincoln rightly said, "The ballot is stronger than the bullet." Voting in a democratic country like India is a huge responsibility which every citizen must respect. National Voters' Day is dedicated to the power of individual voice in shaping the nation's destiny. India lowered the eligible voter age from 21 to 18, recognizing the vital role the young voices play in the democracy. Mahatma Gandhi emphasized the concept of democratic decentralization and he called it Panchayat Raj. Article 40 of Indian Constitution calls upon the states to organize village panchayats to function as units of self-government. Accordingly, most of the states constituted both rural and urban local bodies in their respective states. Government of India during early 90s promulgated 73rd and 74th amendments whereby local bodies have a constitutional status on par with union and states. These amendments brought in vital changes. Constitutional guarantee for conduct of timely elections to local bodies, establishment of independent state election commissions, security of tenure to local bodies, communal and gender-based reservations in all the local bodies, guarantee for official devolution from the resources both from union and states. The powers and functions of the state election commissions are identical to those vested in the Election Commission of India. The State Election Commission is vested with the powers of conducting elections for an innumerable number of both rural and urban local bodies. The number goes up to 1.36 lakhs. The percentage of voting in the last ordinary elections to rural and urban local bodies on an average ranged from 70.7 to 94.6. However, in the case of GHM's elections, the average poll percentage was very low, that is 46.62, which is highly disappointing. So far, the State Election Commission accomplished the task of holding free and fair elections in the given challenging environment. I thank the CEO for giving me this opportunity for sharing my views. Finally, I take leave by saying Happy National Voters Day. Thank you.
థ్యాంక్ యూ సార్. కార్యక్రమంలో ఇప్పుడు చీఫ్ ఎలక్షన్ కమిషనర్ గారి సందేశం రికార్డెడ్.
Very warm greetings to all voters on the momentous occasion of the 14th National Voters' Day. The Election Commission of India was established on the 25th of January 1950, and that is why we celebrate National Voters' Day on January 25th. This year, National Voters' Day is all the more special. Over 60 democratic countries will have elections this year to elect their respective governments. India shall be the focus of all, as the world's largest and most vibrant democracy conducts 18th Lok Sabha elections and elections to around 8 state legislative assemblies during 2024. This day is an occasion to celebrate voters, youngsters in particular, as central to this great democracy of ours. During 2023, the Commission successfully conducted elections in 9 states, where more than around 16 crore voters gave voice to their cherished democratic rights and voted in an atmosphere of fairness, confidence and joy. Elections were held peacefully, with no major incidents of violence and near zero repolls. In 126 villages of Bastar, polling stations were set up for the first time in independent India, where voters came to polling stations without any fear and anxiety. Women voters participated enthusiastically, even surpassing male voters in many constituencies across the 9 states. the Commission's efforts have meant 100% registration of particularly vulnerable tribal groups and to enable them to participate in the festival of democracy. In 2024, we'll be having the world's largest peacetime logistical exercise of movement of men and materials to enable over 96 crore voters to exercise their franchise, spread over 12 lakh polling stations through over 1.5 crore plus election officials. Big thanks and appreciation to our polling teams who traverse the harshest terrains to deliver democracy to the last mile. Our focus has been to make the electoral experience pleasant, all-inclusive and inducement-free. Our electoral roll serves as a vibrant and diverse mosaic reflecting the rich diversity of our democracy. Recalling a few lines from Thiruvalluvar's Kural, it is compassion, the most gracious virtues, which moves the world. Reflecting this sentiment, it is the Commission's resolve to make our elections inclusive and accessible. We have over 81 lakh persons with disability as our voters, over 1.8 crore 80 plus voters, 2.5 lakhs are 100 plus age voters, and over 48,000 third gender voters registered with us in our electoral rolls. Optional home voting facility is also available for 80 plus and PWD voters to vote from the comfort of their homes. Political parties are the pivot of our vibrant democracy. The Commission bases its engagement with political parties broadly on three pillars: full disclosures, complete involvement of them, and assured responsiveness. Going into general elections 2024, we appeal to the political parties for their continued support and assure them of our fullest cooperation in providing level playing field. Fostering an ethical and respectful political discourse plays a critical role in shaping the democratic process and in influencing our young voters in particular. It is imperative that political parties engage in discussions that inspire rather than divide, that promote ideas instead of personal attacks. Political parties, our biggest stakeholders, must become our best partners in ensuring an ethical journey. And for the first time voters, I would like to take this opportunity to appeal to them to exercise their franchise with full enthusiasm. It is our endeavor and duty to zoom along with zoomers, connect with the young generations to mitigate youth and urban apathy that we are witnessing of late. I fervently believe that this year, 2024, the youth will make a resounding and emphatic statement by coming out to vote in large numbers and also motivating their peers to do the same. Technology has been leveraged for transparency and process efficiency in all aspects of elections. While technology has made possible many enabling features to enrich the electoral processes and make them easier, it has also posed various challenges to the democratic exercise world over. Misinformation, deepfake, and use of artificial intelligence are being increasingly used to undercut the faith and trust of the people in the electoral process. We, however, stand very firm in our resolve to maintain a level playing field and foster an informed electorate. Any attempts to compromise this fundamental tenet through false narratives will be met with swift, strong and robust measures to uphold the integrity of our elections. We are confident and committed to give India's approximately 96 crore electors and all stakeholders, including political parties, the best possible electoral experience, truly befitting the largest democracy of the world. Today, on National Voter Day, in the spirit of inclusivity, I end my address with an appeal to each and every one of you, particularly the youth voters, to take part in the ensuing festival of democracy with full vigor and enthusiasm. Jai Hind.
థ్యాంక్ యూ సార్. ఇప్పుడు గౌరవ రాష్ట్ర గవర్నర్ గారిచే ఓట్ పుస్తక ఆవిష్కరణ. ఈ పుస్తకంలో 2023 అసెంబ్లీ ఎన్నికల్లో చేసిన కార్యక్రమాలన్నీ సవివరంగా వివరించబడ్డాయి. ఇప్పుడు ఆ పుస్తకాన్ని రాష్ట్ర గవర్నర్